Definitely tables everywhere and a lot of NECA product, which is fine. It's not bad. I mean, even with Casey Jones right there. And Star Wars Wrestling, Chainsaw Man, Krang. That's pretty insane. There's Luffy. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Hunchback Thing. There's Earl. We haven't seen Earl in a while. Alright. Oh, they got a lot more statues at this location. That's pretty crazy. That Luffy actually might be pretty good. Jiren. What is this? No way. It does open. There we go. There it is. Sheesh. 20 bucks. Now this was... Here's the set. Joe said he wanted the set, but I think he wants the characters. So not that one, so to speak. Oh. Look, there's an April here. Wow. Nothing. And a Wednesday Toonie. I swear to God, there is Toonie Terrors, like every Toonie Terror in Ross. And that could be it. Okay, another Ross. Looks more cleaned out, but yeah, you never know. That's why we're checking. They kind of have a few racks and tables too, but figured I'd check out. Oh well, there's a Balin vintage collection. And Andor. Haven't seen that one in a while. Some NECA over here. And nothing else over there. Okay. Let's see what's over here. There's a couple things on top, but not really anything that we'd want to go for, maybe. More NECA. E.T. Even this rack here. It's an April, Goliath, then Presto, May, Deidre. Judd, Wim. More statues. Lord. Archie. Everything looks like it's getting wiped out, so we're gonna check and see. Hey, you know what? They could have some stuff left. They could have restocked. It's a possibility. Will we know? This is the best way to find out. You get in here and you check. And unfortunately, I don't see anything for me. But hey, you know, there's been quite a few things to look at. It's all good. We've had a good run at Ross. Definitely a cool store to go into. This is called Little Thingamajigs, and they have quite the amount of anime-related items, including Gundam down there. But they also have figure arts, which is cool because they got a lot of the newer stuff, and it's practically the retail price. Maybe a little bit over, but not too bad. Like Chopper here. 40 bucks, that's typical. They got Figma too, which is pretty cool. And look at that, they got the new Son Goku right here. Dynamic shoulder system, that's awesome. Yeah, oh, they got more. So yeah, that's pretty cool. $41.99 though, that's high because this should be like $34.99 or $36. So yeah, there's just an upcharge. It's not a big deal, but they're also having a sale, 10% off. So it could pretty much help out. But if there's any other statues that I might like, I may look. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a good amount. One Piece also. Even like Grandista, that's nice to see. Glitter and Glamours, that's cool too. And then your Gundam, which is pretty good. They're practically retail price, which is awesome. And not only that, they also got other Bandai items and like the frame arts right there. The land of GameStop. That's all right. At least we're seeing stuff, you know. Gotta find new stuff somewhere. There's Beast. This is at Ross, if you can find it. Oh God, this was at Ross, if you can find it. This was at Ross, if you can find it. Man, that sucks. There's Farrell. Oh, they're getting some NECA back in. Phantom Rider, nice. One day I'll pick you guys up. And some other extra ones here. Oh wow, I haven't seen this one in a long time. This was the Walgreens exclusive, wasn't it? What the hell? Some farming. And oh look. That would be nice. Man, 90 bucks. That'll hurt right now. What's up guys? How's it going? Thank you for checking out the video. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. My goodness. This is the last week. It was the last week. Everything that I took footage of, it's been a busy week. I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done, especially with so much going on, so many people. Oh my God, there's just people everywhere. I'm not used to it, considering, yes, I am going out all the time, but now with the holidays, there's just so many people all over the place. Tried to hit up as many Rosses as I could, tried to check out Target, Walmart, things like that. It is what it is. I mean, everyone's just buying up everything. And Ross has been really good to us this past 3 weeks, I would say. So I did what I could. I tried my best. I found what I could find. Many others had much better luck than me, but you know, we did our best. We did what we could, and I'm glad I was able to, you know, capture as much as I can with toy hunting and things like that, and you know, pick up as much as I can. So this was fun. This was always fun to do. I hope everyone had a great, you know, toy hunt, especially for their Ross pickups or whatever. I hope you guys were able to find a lot of stuff. I hope, you know, any of your pre-orders came in. It's been good. It's been very good. We're in the final stretch of this year, 2025. Man, oh man, there was just so much. So happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas. Let me show you what I picked up. Cards, of course I did. Found some more Dragon Ball Sans Pride packs, and I found a Pokeball, which is pretty crazy. I remember finding some of these at GameStop, but they were much more expensive. These are technically still a little bit higher, but this was at Walmart, and it was actually pretty cool to find it. So I think there's like 3 packs in here from what I remember. Yeah, 3 packs. So we'll definitely try that out. I did find this at Target, which I think everyone's been finding at Target, but I had, you know, if you have a Target circle, you got to check those. There's always a lot of, you know, circle offers to get, and I had a $10 off one, so I used it on this figure, and I'm glad I did, because paying what, $25 now instead of the $35 price, we did get Budo, which is pretty cool. This figure looks awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Hopefully it is a good figure. We will definitely check this one out. But this got so many different accessories to play around with. I mean, for a deluxe figure, $34.99, was it really necessary? No. I think all of this could easily be a $25 figure, but what do you expect? This is still really cool. I don't know the character Budo. I don't recall him when I was younger. I don't know if he's new, old, I don't remember. But if you guys know, let me know. This is still cool. I think it's still a very cool looking figure. So glad to have picked this one up. And we found this Luffy at Ross, which is actually pretty cool. There's always been a lot of different One Piece statues at Ross. I do like the Grandista ones better because they are much larger. They're definitely larger in scale, I should say. So I did take it out already, as you can see right here, which is huge, right? This is a pretty big figure. I love it actually. It's awesome. So this is in his Gear 5 state. If you know One Piece, then you kind of understand. But this looks awesome. Great job. I'm very much considering going back to just Bam Presto statues in terms of, this scale. I may just, get rid of this SH Figure Arts. It's kind of like, it's a weird thing going back and forth, because I did have some Grandista figures and then I sold them and then I started getting the Figure Arts. And now I'm like, Figure Arts are much more expensive, but I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. We'll figure that out later. All right, now we got some mail. And I'd say 4 or 5 packages, things like that. So 2 of them are from our good friend 209 Ed. 209 Ed, we go back and forth in regards to any pickups that we find for each other, and we'll help out. He did send me this one right here. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Snow Serpent, which is awesome on the retro card. I did pick one of these up myself because I did find one at Ross, which was really cool. Really cool. Really cool. But this, awesome. I can build up on the Snow Serpents. Hey, it's all good. This is still really good. Once again, these were $8.99. I hope you guys were able to find some G.I. Joes at your Ross. This is cool. Thank you, Ed. I greatly appreciate it. And not only that, because he's stubborn as hell, he went ahead and sent me another one. Where is it? There it is. He sent me something else, which was, let's see, a Starduster. Oh my God. He sent me a Starduster. He did not have to send this to me, but I know he found quite a bit of them. But there was Starduster. Where was Starduster? If you didn't see it before, Starduster was at Ross. Starduster was at Ross for $10, $9.99. Insane. I paid $36 for this through Hasbro Pulse because this is a Pulse exclusive, which is ridiculous. Another deluxe figure. It's a cool looking figure. I have it displayed on my shelf because I opened it back when it first came out. And here it is, $10 at Ross. So the accessories are good. I'm going to use them for other things. Figure itself, honestly, could easily use it as a soldier. Still really nice. This box was Walmart. I got something at Walmart. It was actually in my last toy hunt where I did find a 2-pack. And I tried so hard to see if they do price matches on their own website. And Walmart is such a pain in the ass that like 3 different people said yes. And then when they looked it up, they said no. It's kind of like, does not make sense. So I couldn't do an in-store pickup. So I just ordered it online and had it delivered to me, which is so stupid. Luckily, I could have easily bought it there for that price. But no, they didn't want to. This was the Night Force 2-pack of Quick Kick and Beachhead, right? Yep, Quick Kick and Beachhead. We found this at Walmart last week, but they didn't want to, adjust the price, the $35 price, which is pretty insane actually for a 2-pack, $35. I mean, what the hell? This was $35. This was $35, and here they are. Walmart is putting a sale price of $35 on their website, which could still be on their website. I don't know, but I picked it up. I'm collecting all Joes, honestly. So adding more to the Night Force is still pretty cool to me, and I'm glad to do that. It looks really good. I mean, they look awesome. I'm enjoying these head sculpts right here, which is pretty crazy. For Quick Kick right here, man. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. Night Force, $34, $35. Not bad. Nice little smaller box this time. Small box, a small box to me, you guys will know, will probably be trading cards, as this is. I bought some trading cards. I bought a box. Nice booster box. Look at that. You know, the new Saiyans Pride, which you did see that I bought, you know, some of these booster packs. This is a box. This has 24 packs in it. Man, oh man, this is going to be fun. Hopefully we can get some good stuff in here, which would be awesome. Would love to see that. Would love to experience that for the first time. So, got more trading cards. And I got something at Entertainment Earth. That's great. I rarely buy from Entertainment Earth. Hell, I have my own affiliate account through Entertainment Earth. This, surprisingly, I just took advantage of their buy one, get one half off sale. If you didn't know, Entertainment Earth had been doing this sale since like Black Friday. Of buy one figure, get the second figure for half off. They all of a sudden had new figures of Marvel Legends, and I was able to I was able to utilize that sale price for these new figures, which is actually pretty good. I'm glad I did. This box definitely got crushed, by the way, as you can see, but they actually put them in 2 different boxes inside, so not too bad. I'm glad, you know, some kind of, you know, protection was in there. This, I bought 4 figures total, and the reason why I did that is because I needed to get over the $79 threshold to get free shipping. You guys probably know this by now if you order through Entertainment Earth. There's just things there's like, you know, as simple as shipping. I still want to pay it because I'll meet the threshold. It all depends on what you have to offer. If you don't have enough for me to offer, I probably won't buy it. But they actually had 4 figures that I was like, you know what, I will buy it. So the first box that I am pulling right here, oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Look at that. We got this new wave, the new Spider-Man retro card wave. So this is the black suit Spider-Man. I don't even, this is from, I don't know. As Eddie Brock and his son Dylan go to war over control of Venom, the symbiote instead chooses to bond with former host Peter Parker and become Spider-Venom. So, okay, this is probably a story I have no idea about because I'm not familiar with it. But this is still Peter Parker, but he is Spider-Venom, not Spider-Man. Okay, cool, whatever. Not too bad. We'll check out that figure and see what that's all about. This one, absolutely wanted to pick this one up just because I don't have one anymore. We have Enchantress. This is our first figure from this wave, which is awesome. I definitely want to build Executioner. I loved seeing this wave at New York Comic Con when I was there. This is a wave that I will take my time with because I don't really need all the figures, but I definitely wanted Enchantress because she definitely needed an update, and I'm glad it looks amazing. But Executioner, I definitely want to build. So this is still pretty cool. The other box has 2 more figures, and they look great in pictures, but will they look good in person? We shall see. Look at that. Spider-Man 2099 in the newer body, which was definitely well needed. That Pizza Spidey Buck wasn't doing it. This one better. Hopefully it's just as good, but it definitely has the, oh wow, it's got the full treatment. It's got toes, the ab crunch, the diaphragm, of course, the butterfly. Ooh, that's pretty good. And he's got the hands. I like it. Not too bad. That's definitely an improvement from the previous. And then we also got, let's move it, Nightcrawler. Hell yes. Uncanny Spider-Man. This is really cool. Really cool. I think I have the comic book cover of this Nightcrawler Spider-Man. This is awesome. I really like that. I know it's just like Nightcrawler and yeah, it's still good. I still like it. I love Marvel Legends. It's you know, I critique it pretty heavily too, so I still like to get these characters, and I'm glad to see this. The only thing I'm really looking for now is Cardiac. I wished they had Cardiac. I would have bought Cardiac. But you know, we'll wait and see. I heard this wave is showing up at Walmart, so maybe we'll find this one. We'll find out. We will find out. But this was awesome. This was really, really cool from Entertainment Earth. Buy one, get one half off. I think the total was like 89 bucks. So that's not too bad when you think about it, like $22 a figure. So, and these were originally $27.99. So $5 off of each one, not too bad. Okay, one more. It's a lot, right? One more. It's a bigger box, but it did come in, and I'm glad. I did unbox it already, so because it was a box within a box. This is big. Okay. This Sentinel, X-Men 97 Sentinel. This is wonderful. I only bought one. I was really on the fence at the time. I wanted to buy a second one, but I knew it would be more of a hassle if I bought two. But one is good. I'm happy with it. This looks incredible. Here's the back of the box. That looks awesome. That looks so good. Seeing it in person was cool too at New York, but this, oh my God. This is nice. This is extremely nice. Did you guys get one? Did you guys get a Sentinel? Because this looks so good in terms of animated series. It really does. So I hope you guys were able to get one too. All right, there you have it. That is the toy hunt. That is the toy haul. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear what you guys have picked up this past week. I know it is the holiday season. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.